Alright everyone, this is my cichlid aquarium. And one of the big challenge about cichlids is obviously their aggression level. But sometimes you need a tank boss, and sometimes the tank boss will be challenged. And I'm assuming very much that this fish will pretty soon try to challenge Wood Roger, the big boss of this aquarium. The reason I say that is because some of the other big fish have been challenged and defeated. We have, for example, toad right here that have been defeated. We have right here Delfinino, the blue dolphin, that have been defeated. We have also Loser right here, one of my favorite fish, one of the prettiest fish a few weeks ago that have also been defeated. We have many of the smaller fish as well. So we have Garfield right here that have been defeated since the beginning. We have some of the yellow lads. We have some of the offspring of Wood Roger, for example, Steve-O and stuff. They are being defeated one by one, and sometimes aggression is not a bad thing. Aggression comes naturally in many life form. Even Paul right now was trying to defeat this fake plastic bird or styrofoam bird. Aggression is often seen in a bad eye by us fish keepers, because in our human society, we have grown past the need of aggression. But in fish keeping, especially cichlids, aggression is the way these fish have to ensure that the strongest fish will be the one having offsprings. And these offsprings will have the greatest chance of surviving if they have a strong mother and father to defend them. So these fish have bred for millions of years to ensure that the most powerful fish survives, and they hope that the species as a whole will also survive. So if we constantly allow the weakest fish to breed, even like if they are the most beautiful, we end up with weaker and weaker fish. Sometimes controlled aggression in your aquarium is a must. Sometimes, if you want a strong fish, you have to allow them to climb the hierarchy and to defeat one by one all the fish of the aquarium. This doesn't mean that you should allow a fish to absolutely destroy everyone and kill everyone. That's not the point. And if like all the fish are crowded in one corner and there is like one big mean fish chilling over here, that's not cool for all the like small crowded fish in the corner. So you should have a good tank boss. And Wood Roger right here have proven to be a good tank boss. Pumpkin Spice, which is like the god of this aquarium basically, he is a very good tank boss. Like, you know, these two fish, they don't mess around with each others. And I will see how the eventual big battle between these two fish will go, because I'm pretty sure that in a few weeks this fish will grow the confidence of trying to defeat Wood Roger. He will challenge him, and if Wood Roger wants to continue to breed, he will have to defend his claim to the throne. And this will be a big turning point. Either this fish will become the king, or he will be defeated and will probably have to find his way back at the very bottom of the aquarium. It's often like that. An alpha that gets defeated becomes not a beta or a gamma, it becomes an omega. He becomes very weak and very, basically he goes back to the bottom of the aquarium. Sometimes it doesn't happen like that, but most of the time it does, in my experience. And so it will be very interesting to see this evolution of battle. And it is also important that it happens when this fish is still young, because if two big fish were to fight, they have much more power and much more energy and kinetic energy and mass, so they can create much bigger damage. But a smaller fish like this trying to fight his way is not as intimidating. And if he can prove right now that he is the boss and then chill out afterward, that would be a good thing. But if he continues to just be an aggressor and just constantly bullying everyone, I might have to remove him. Because, you know, I already have a good tank boss and he have proven to most of the other fish. And, you know, sometimes it's unfortunate, but sometimes some of the fish are not aggressive at all. For example, Witch King right here, I don't remember seeing him attacking anyone. And, you know, he's very much at the bottom of the aquarium. His colors are not crazy. He's very like bleached out, I would say, for lack of other words. And, you know, he wouldn't be a good parent because he's not aggressive enough. So you really want to strike the balance between a protective fish that can protect his brood and be like territorial, but you don't want a killer, you don't want a tyrant, you don't want a fish that will completely destroy everyone. So yeah, basically with cichlids, sometimes you will have a few days or even a few weeks of aggression, and then usually the aquarium will become calm again because they have all proven where they are supposed to be in the hierarchy, in the social standing of the aquarium. And once this is done, usually you will have way calmer fish. For example, with Roger, I've not really been aggressive towards Toad or Delfinino or Loser, for that matter, for like a year now, because it's been a long time since they are all together. And this is why you want pretty much to introduce younger fish, so that they don't turn out to be a big threat yet, and they understand the hierarchy, and they kind of learn their place. And if they grow up to be strong enough to be the boss, well, they become the boss. And if not, well, they remain more docile. But, you know, it is important to notice these details. And what the hell are you doing to that innocent plant? Are you mad? Are you a vegetarian now? Well, yeah, you should notice these signs, and really that's one of the main interest of cichlids, is that they can snap and become very aggressive at a single given time, and then after that they become very calm. Loser, I haven't had a lot of problem with this big fish, and that's because he have remained calm and peaceful for all these years. He never was aggressive, and this is why he pretty much missed his opportunity to be a breeder. So sometime in life, especially for these fish, aggression is the only solution. There is plenty of way to reduce aggression. For example, big tank size, feeding behaviors, as well as the light and the overall aquascape. But sometimes battle is just inevitable. It's like when an unstoppable force meets an unmovable object. One of them have to break. So, you know, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all pretty soon in the next one. Goodbye.